Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Will Warren. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This is Bryson's stop. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Runner at second, nobody out. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Comebacker to the mound. Volpe fires to first on the run, and they get the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, JT Realmuto.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. That's in for a strike. Two outs, and that's a little bit high, and the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground, right side, Chisholm throws to first, and that will end the inning. One hit, one left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, and today on the hill, Ranger Suarez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one. Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. On the ground to the left. Turner with the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Warren back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty classic sequence on the strikeout right there. Did a nice job working it hard inside early in the at-bat, not letting him get extended. Then he went to a well-executed changeup away and just had him out front. He still had to think he's got to protect the inside part of the plate with an 0-2 count. So it becomes really hard to adjust when you get something soft away like that.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here comes Alec Boehm. And there's a foul ball. And that misses. And 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now batting Max Kepler. And it's fouled away. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's in there. 0-1. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Over to first, safe.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball. throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Up the middle. Stop. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin
Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's outside. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Real Muto, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was a third-round pick back in 2010. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So the Philly batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia. Runner on the go to third. And that chance handled. And they get Turner for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Sliced hard but foul. Top of the third, no score. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And takes low for ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. That's down and in. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Right down to shoot. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham on the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Kyle Schwarber.
And there's the strike.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On the ground, Chisholm over to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. And we're still knotted at 0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Aaron Judge.
And that drops in for a strike. Judge with another scorching run of play lately. And Judge spoils that one.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a little bit low. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one found hard the other way. Just off the outside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Down the line, and it's foul. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Chisholm in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Move to second, and Judge back in safely. And fouled off. Two on, one out. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler makes his way towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and two gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So bases all loaded up. And now here is Austin Wells. That's in there. Strike one. All loaded up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball right side. Stop. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Yankees leave him loaded. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Warren back to work. A little bit low. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to short. 1 away here in the 5th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's JT Realmuto. And he's already singled in this game. Inside just missed. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's too high.
That's a really good take.
Bohm leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just misses. And the count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's carrying. And caught on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Trey Turner now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Phillies strand one. Halfway through this one. Still no score. Back for more from the Bronx. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Anthony Volpe. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Peraza in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That clips the corner.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Stop. Slings to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Still nothing on the scoreboard for them after 5. And we still have no score. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Stop.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Stott, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Line drive, fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Bryce Harper. That misses, and it's 1-0. Go-ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Around third. He'll score. And it's an RBI single. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Schwarber in the box again. Takes the strike. Harper on at first, nobody out. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren will depart. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Out
Yankees.
of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ian
Number
Hamilton.
71.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ian Hamilton.
That one ripped. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 17th of the year. It's 5-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Boom. At the plate now. That's ball one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Kepler up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
2 down, bases empty, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me. He said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
2 outs. Realmuto started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. Out to short. Turner zips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And it stays fair. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Phillies 5 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. 41. Tim Hill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it.
Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Man at second. Up and in, and it's 1-2. That one to first, Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Line drive, base hit. Turner comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. The pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now, Brandon Marsh. Ball 1 there. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to first. Out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 6 and the Yankees nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Romano.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Paul Goldschmidt
Leading
down.
off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Austin Wells now at the plate, has grounded out a couple of times. There's a swing and a drive. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. He sends it out of here. His 24th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Castellanos going back up against the wall and brings it in.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And the batter now, Oswald Peraza. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. JT Brubaker.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered in this game.
Castellanos.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Boom. Batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Kepler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a swing and a miss. Up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it, though, 6-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Banks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
2-2 now. Next offering is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The right fielder, number 99.
So a man at first. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, number 60. Up and loosening in the pen, Ross, the right-hander, also getting loose. Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
And here comes Bellinger. 1 for 3.
Bellinger.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit as a run scores. The relay, the tag out. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The Yankees looking to rally. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. That one just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch is outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Banks departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock
Number
out of the
46.
pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to
Jose
take deep this season.
Alvarado.
You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Stanton, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
The first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 6 and the Yankees 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, JT Realmuto. Just missed. Brubaker, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Center field. Grisham should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
Now
here's Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Outside low, and that's ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Man at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next pitch is outside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
There's the strike. Up the middle, Volpe. And that's the third out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Phillies 6 and the Yankees 3.
Pitching for the
Here comes the
Phillies,
closer here in the ninth,
number
Matt
25.
Strom.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Austin Wells stepping
for
in
the
now for the
Yankees.
Yankees. He's already homered here in this one.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Yanks trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So up next, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Peraza.
That one missed. Two down, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 outs. There's the strike. And that one hammered. Castellanos ranges back. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they inch closer. It's 6-4.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.